How many of y'all have ever stopped to think about your life? Maybe consider it, things you've done, things you wish you're doing? Well, in preparation for this speech, I did just that. So today, I'd like to share with you a little bit about who I was, who I am, and who I plan to be. Knowing who you are is very important. Now, I brought visual aids, and to illustrate who I was, I brought these. Now, I'm sure when you first look at them, they look like normal tennis shoes, but they're kind of special because the bottom of the shoes have this special groove to it, so that when you play volleyball, you get maximum good playing when you're on the court, because it's made of a little bit different material. So in high school, I played volleyball for 3 years. This was a really great experience because it really taught me a lot about myself. A key thing I learned was teamwork, because you're on with a team, but I also learned good leadership skills. I was team captain 1 year. Now, to show you who I am now, I brought this. This is my name tag for where I work. I work for a company called Deloitte & Touche. Now, I'm sure some of you are thinking, what's Deloitte & Touche? Which is a good question. It's an accounting firm. It's one of the 4th largest in the United States. There are 3 main parts. There's audit, tax, and enterprise risk services. I work in the latter, and so I'm going to go ahead and pass this around. In order to illustrate who I will be, I brought this. Now, since I assume we're all Texans, I imagine that most of you realize this is a Texas A&M t-shirt. This is where I will be going to school in the spring. I will be working on my master's in Management Information Systems. I'm really excited about it. A&M is a great school, and I think it's important to get your master's. Now, I've shared with y'all a little bit about me today, kind of my story. Do any of y'all have any questions? Anybody?
Yes, I have one. What position did you play in volleyball?
I was defense, so I played in the back. I caught balls when they came over. Does anyone else have a question?
I have a question.
Yes.
What is Management Information Systems?
Oh, that's good. That's kind of just like another word for information technology. I learned about computers, particularly computer system programs. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Okay.
What do you do at work?
Well, I do a couple different things. Mostly right now what I do, I did some internal audit work. So, look at companies' financial statements and computer controls. Sometimes I do consulting. Any other questions?
Yes. How did you choose A&M?
Well, that's good. I've heard a lot about it. I went and I visited it, fell in love with the campus. They have a great business school. My grandfather actually went to A&I, which is now a Texas A&M school, so that's pretty cool. Any other questions?
I have one.
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about your job?
Oh, my favorite thing about my job. I do really like my job. I think I actually really like using all the information that I learned at school at work. I think it's kind of cool to take what you learned and use it. Anybody else? Yes.
What are your plans after graduation?
After I graduate with my master's, I am seriously considering working for Deloitte & Touche. Are there any other questions?
Yes. How did you select accounting and management information systems?
Well, both of my parents were accounting majors when they went to college, so that kind of made me interested initially. Also, I really like math, so that's why accounting. But for management information systems, when working on my undergraduate, I took a couple of management information system classes. I realized that I really enjoy working with computers. I think it's just really neat to see how they're used, and I think computer security is very interesting.